I'm Lauren with Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the BAGSMART compression travel packing cubes, which I've been testing for the last 3 weeks. Let's dive in. We have the 6-piece set here. Obviously we're only looking at 4, but essentially the biggest difference between the 4 and the 6 is that if you were to get the 4, this is what you would get. If you were to get the 6, you would get an additional of each of these. So I'm just gonna kind of put these off to the side for right now. But essentially what you get here is one large cube, a medium cube, I wouldn't even call this a small cube, but I guess it's a small, it's just like skinny and tall, and then a shoe pouch as well. So between all of these sizes, you have a decent amount of variety. I found myself maybe even wanting this one to be about half the size, just because like if you put these like up next to the medium, right, like essentially 2 of these becomes like 2 of the medium, or maybe even 2 of these. I would say maybe more so 2 of these becomes 2 of the large. 2 of these becomes 1 of the large. But when I ended up putting this in a suitcase, I would put it like sideways or even like flat like this, and it would just take up basically the entire side of the suitcase. And for me, what I ended up using this for, it just ended up being a little overkill to be this size. But kind of taking a look at the materials really quick here, these are made with a polyester. The mesh top here adds a bit of breathability for your clothing, but there's no mesh all around, so it's just this top bit. It also helps you get some visibility of what's inside, but even if that's not enough for you, there are these like little kind of window, like clear window pockets on the front of each of the cubes, and BAGSMART like sent it with, it's just a bunch of stuff that says BAGSMART, but you could like basically rip this off and then write whatever is in your cube on this and then stick it in here. So let's say like you wanted this to say socks and underwear, it could remind you what's actually in each cube before you go and open it up. Which is nice, like to be able to add those labels in this, and also if you don't use it, it's not adding that much weight. I found myself just mostly ignoring that pocket, but kind of cool to have as an option. So in terms of like other features on them here, we've just got these handles, which are easy for like kind of grabbing it from your bag. I did find that these handles would get in the way of the zipper sometimes when I was trying to open or close the cube, so that was kind of annoying, but just kind of a nitpicky thing more than anything. And these do have an expansion design. So these are SBS zippers, which worked really well, and I actually really pushed these cubes to the limits of what they could fit. I think in this bigger one, I ended up putting everything in here, like not currently, but when I was testing these, I put in a couple more items on what's currently in here, and I was able to zip it shut and like barely, and the zippers were fighting for their lives, but they didn't burst or anything like that, so that's good. We have paracord pulls as well to make them really nice and easy to open and shut. And then so basically we have dual zippers on the front to open it like a lid, and then this compression zipper on the back that opens wide up. So I'll show you in a second kind of what fits in these. But in terms of like actual materials and how these function, they work really nicely just because the material is thin enough that like if I were to open up one of the empty cubes right now, you can see that there's a lot of that like leftover compression material here, but I never found like this took up too much space in the cube itself once I actually needed to get it all zipped up. So I think in general, you know, these being a pretty lightweight cube, I think that they do pretty solid at their job and what they need to do. I don't really feel like they're lacking a ton in terms of design. If you're finding this video helpful, hit subscribe so we can keep making content to help you travel smarter. So we don't know the capacity of any of these cubes. They do have the dimensions on their site if that's something that you're interested in. But in general, I'll kind of walk you through what I fit in each. So we'll start with this smallest one here. This is basically where I put either like pajamas or like socks and underwear. And if you open up this one here, you can see I just put a lot of socks in here. I put in 6 pairs of socks, or 5 pairs of socks with like varying thicknesses. But in here, no, that is right. My math is right. Woo. In here, I got basically all of my underwear and all of my socks for like a long weekend, and I had a little bit of space to spare, and that's why I put my pajamas in there too. I found myself, I think the main reason why I wish that I had something a little smaller is because I found myself like just putting stuff in here in order to fill the cube versus actually being intentional about how I was splitting my clothing, and that's just how I prefer to pack. We also have in these, only in the skinny ones, we have like little cinch pockets, which to be honest, I just ignored for the most part. Like, I think that they're overkill. They're not super necessary for me. But we were kind of talking in office about what you could use these for, and you can use them for either like keeping your underwear together. So like women's underwear, when it's like really thin or really slippery or whatever, it can kind of get all jumbled up even in your cube. So you can keep it all together in there, or you can put like your dirty underwear in there if you want, or dirty socks. But I think the biggest thing to keep in mind with that is once you start, just shoving, I mean, let's use smaller socks for this. If you start shoving a bunch of stuff in here, it just creates a big ball versus being intentionally packed up. So you might have trouble like reclosing the cube at the end of your trip. So again, I just sort of ignored it. It didn't get in the way. So I just kind of left them flat at the bottom and didn't have any issues. With the medium cube here, this one is where I put largely like t-shirts and things like that, because I felt like I could get the most in here and really utilize the space and then save the large for like the bigger, chunkier items. So in here I have a dress, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tops. And that was pretty on par with what I could fit. So between all of these cubes, and this is just only using the 4-pack, I would say you can easily get a solid, I don't know, 5 to 7 days out of clothing in here, especially if you utilize a capsule wardrobe. However, once I put all of these in my suitcase, I had a carry-on size suitcase, I didn't have room for the additional 2. So I would say if you're gonna go for the 6-pack, it's more about like wanting to be able to kind of mix and match to fit your needs. Because if you're carrying or if you're traveling with a carry-on only, you might not even be able to get all the cubes in there plus the extra stuff that you have. So something to keep in mind. This one worked perfectly fine. I mean, it worked like any traditional like compression cube. I'll show you kind of how that works on this next one. But very easy to close, even if, I mean, you're seeing me closing this cube without utilizing the compression, and I still had, 5, 6 items in here. So even without the compression, they still feel pretty roomy, but they do get pretty compact. So with this large one here, I'm going to undo the compression so you can kind of get an idea of how much you actually have to work with. So this is like a decent amount of extra space. So that cube, I mean, for just scale, like they were pretty much the same width beforehand, and now look at it. However, that does put you at risk of overpacking. So with what I have in here, I have like 3 pairs of pants, I think, 2 thicker pairs of pants, a smaller pair of pants, and then a like hoodie. I tried to put another hoodie type material on top of here and then close it and compress it, and it wasn't able to shut. So with this, like, even though it looks like I have a bit of extra space to spare, you kind of have to underpack a little bit versus like pushing the limits and like really getting it shut, because it's all fun and games like starting off here nice and easy, but then once you start to get to this end, it can actually start to just like be way too full, and if you don't have enough space to kind of push things around on the inside, then it can get hard to fully compress. Another thing is this material could get stuck in the zipper. I didn't really run into that problem. I'm just like used to sticking my finger underneath the zipper while I close it so that I don't run into that problem. And so the last one that we actually have here is the shoe pouch. And I think this is honestly my favorite out of everything in here, because I think the cubes, like, they function perfectly fine as they are. They work great like cubes. I wouldn't say they are like overly special compared to any other cubes we've tested. But what I really like is the shoe pouch, because it comes with 2 separate openings, and each of them are just like a cinch cord. And on this side here, kind of as an example, I have a size men's, or a size 10.5 men's shoe in here. And you can see that there was still a little bit of extra space to spare on the other side. And that's because on the other side here is another compartment where when you open it up, I'm gonna cinch this shut, but when you open it up, you can see there's like actually a barrier material. So you can store 2 different, you can see like where that middle split is, you can store 2 different pairs of shoes on each side. Where this becomes a problem is depending on the size of your shoes and like how they fit. So like for myself, as an example, I put a pair of heels in one side and then a pair of tennis shoes in the other, and those were perfectly fine, but I wear a size 8 or 8.5 shoe. And so if you have a larger shoe, you might run into some storage issues, because even though this is the halfway point, this size 10.5 men's shoe ends about here. So you don't really have like a ton of space, but we don't see a ton of shoe pouches that have like separated storage. What I like about that is that you can put 2 different types of shoes in the same pouch. So it's kind of condensing the amount of stuff that you have to pack, but you don't have to worry about the kind of gunk on the bottom of your shoes like hitting either like the other pair of shoes or kind of messing it up or anything like that. So I would say that like of all of it, this is probably my favorite of the cubes, but the cubes themselves work perfectly fine. I think you're really set with any of the options. So there you have it, the BAGSMART compression travel packing cubes. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel, and we'll see you in the next one.